saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Mere fees from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Now, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Chandler. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
Well, I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shock working from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Shock, 1st and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense, but the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shock now on 1st down. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
They'll try it left with Chandler. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's another Saints 1st down. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Saints.
Shotgun snap to Shock. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Escapes the pocket. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
McCole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Staying with Robinson. He's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his 1st of this game away. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Shuck to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Trying down the middle with Chandler. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. On target to Moore. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Saints.
On play action, here's Shuck. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And now they face 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Gets it to him on the screen. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. Into traffic, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. On the carry, it's Chandler. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped off back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for 6. Fourth down, here's Shuck. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Penix now on first down. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start to fight back for their first points of this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Saints to the line now. First and 10. To throw, Shuck. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Running is Chandler. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Chuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll work against the blitz. Quick slant, caught by Sutton. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie mini, Kate. In the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Puts everything he has under this one. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. Chris Olave with the touchdown. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Along the sideline, and Pitts brings it in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Now Penix off the play action. And downfield, and he finds London. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Look underneath here, Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. And again, it's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
17. Falcons 14.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Ty Chandler to return. Things going well so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup. It was on 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings